Hello my friends, it's me once again, Sven from the channel BFD Drives, of course, what other channel? Welcome to my next video, this time once again, not from a classic car meeting because I'm still at home. Today the weather is not so perfect, but let's start it because there is a challenge called the People Mover Challenge from a Big Toybox Review. And so let's start with some vehicles that are moving people, so not just only a handful, so just with some more seats. This one is a 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a 7-seater. So this is a Volkswagen microbus, if you want to call it like this. This is a Type 2 T4, so the fourth generation of the Volkswagen Transporter or Volkswagen Bus, as we are saying here in Germany. This is of course the bus because it's the window van, or also called the multi-van and so on. There are different types of that. Here stands nothing on the rear end, but it's the T4 Volkswagen. When this one came out in the 90s, I can remember that the bully lovers, because this car is called bully in Germany, they were hating it at the beginning because the engine is in the front. Nowadays you also already start to pay lots of money if you still want to get one, even if it's rusty as hell. But let's continue. By the way, this was from KK scale, in the scale 1 to 18, and here's another big boy. And I better switch off the turntable to make sure that this big boy is fitting on it, because it's a little bit bigger than the other one. So here we go. It's the so-called Bremer Transporter from Mercedes-Benz. It was built in Bremen and later also in Düsseldorf. It's a 208D, so the 2 stands for 2-tonner. There's also a window van. This one has even, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 9-seater. So, very nice looking car, or actually van, or bus, minibus, microbus, whatever you want to call it. I really like them. I also always wanted to own one, but actually I don't need such a big boy, but So, Bremer Transporter, also called TN or T1 from Mercedes-Benz, was also a very popular van or minibus back in the actually in the 80s, 90s, and so on, until the Sprinter came out. So but now let's go a scale smaller. So this has been in the scale 1 to 18 once again. Now I have something in the scale 1 to 24. This little fellow here from Kinsmart. Volkswagen Type 2. Type 2 stands for the bus, microbus or transporter. And this one, let's zoom in a little bit because it's smaller. So it's a Samba, as you can tell by the we're calling it panorama windows here on top. This one has 23 windows. It's I'm thinking it's a T01B because of the how to tell it, I'm calling it nipples with these indicator glasses. So the T1C had more flat indicator glasses, and the T1A had here a winker, and this one you can see already, it has already the oval tail lights. I forgot the year. Yesterday I was remembering it, but no, not today. Must be something around 1955, 58, I'm thinking, or maybe later. Anyway, Volkswagen T1B Samba. Amazing. What I'm absolutely loving is the decals. The decals are really lovely. The hippie flippy stuff. I love. Peace and love. Let's continue once again. Scale a little bit smaller. And here, as you can see, we can also open the door. also on both sides, of course. This one is from Valley. That stands L319, but actually this must be an O319 because this is the window bus with full of seats. So I cannot count how many people can fit in that, but it's a little bit bigger. It's actually even the predecessor of the... No, not the predecessor, there was one in between, the Bremer Transporter. This one here has been built from 1955 to 1968, really for a long time. Excuse me. So now let's get a little bit smaller. So here's a coach, Mercedes-Benz 0404. Well, I'm adjusting a little bit the camera angle. And let's zoom in a little bit. 0404. It's a coach from the 90s, I would say. It's in the scale 1 to 87. The 0319, by the way, was in scale 1 to 34 to 1 to 39, according to Valley. But I'm thinking it's more close to 1 to 40 to 1 to 43. Anyway, here the coach 0404. I'm thinking it's from Rize. It's a coach, like I told you. Also, of course, a people mover. So another coach from Campus Reisen. There's the K symbol, so it's still called... Is it still called Casborough? I'm thinking this one was still called Casborough before they were acquired by another company. I'm not sure which one has it been. I'm thinking MAN. No, that was Neoplan. So this must be most likely Daimler Chrysler or Daimler Benz who purchased the Casborough company, and nowadays it's only called Setra. So here, Campus Reisen. That is actually a company that was in one of the cities towns where I was going on school. So I'm of course remembering that one, and I was thinking, yeah, why not getting it? So can I tell you something else about that? It's also from Rize. It's an S315 HD, as you can tell there. Well, maybe not. Oh well, I have more to show you. So, so another modern bus. This is a so-called overland bus 0407. So the overland buses are something between a city bus and a coach. So a little bit more comfortable, but yeah, that's it. So in my youth, and when I was still not having my driving license as a young adult, I was still also using these. They weren't very comfortable, as I can remember. At least I can tell that about the 0405, which has been the city bus version of this one. But yeah, so let's go on. Here is another one. Oh, and I also have to check what was it. This was also from Rize, by the way, and this one is, I'm thinking, from Brekina. Can I see something? Yeah, Brekina. So this is an 0307. It's also an overland bus. I can remember them very well, and I enjoyed to use them as a child, and yeah, until my early adultship. So yeah, when I was riding these, then I was always wanted to become a bus driver. And there's also the city bus version of that, and I have this one. Very nice. It's also from Brekina. By the way, the WEG is also a company that was located in my hometown where I was growing up the most time of my childhood. So here you can also see the difference about the city bus and the overland bus. So the city bus here is a little bit smaller. It has different doors, so the door at the front is wider. It's also opening a different way. So yeah, it's also not as high. The other one is higher, and you have here the sign and so on. But yeah, maybe you don't really care about that. Anyway, so it's the 0305 and the other one is the 0307. They are looking very similar. You can also tell a difference here about the windows. So this is let's think what was it? So that's the V front, and this is the Stulp front as it's called. So this front here was only used for the city bus, but later you could also get the same front on these. Yo, but time is running. I'm already at 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. So what else do we have? Of course here something very unusual, because I'm also planning to do a little diorama, and I was thinking, yeah, why not getting this here? This is from Siku. I'm thinking this is the scale of the what is it? Oh, by the way, the buses from before were in scale 1:87, like the model railway scale HO or H0, and this one is most probably in the scale N. I'm thinking it's 1:200 maybe. So this is a little tram. Park and ride. I just found it interesting. Is there something special about it? No. Nothing special to tell about that. Here's another tram. Let's unbox it. But these challenges are also very cool to unbox some stuff, because otherwise I will never open it. And here is the other tram. And the cool thing is, you can also put them together. So there's a little clutch or whatever it's called. Let's try if I can manage it without breaking, of course. Yep. See here. So now we have both together. The old one and the new one. Yo! Almost crashed. So, and let's continue here with something from Hot Wheels. Well, zoom out a little bit. So this one here is the Trouble Decker. Usually I'm not collecting these buses, but yeah, like I told you, I want to have a little diorama, so I have plenty of stuff that I wanted to use. But yeah, yet I still have just some models here. So the Trouble Decker. So it's like a London double-decker, but here you can see it's of course more tuned. So this one must be for people who need something very fast. No, first I'm going to this one here. So let's zoom out again. Here's something with some Chinese, no, it's Japanese stuff, Kowloon, or maybe it's Chinese. Kowloon Hypervan. So Kowloon is actually in Hong Kong, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm wondering, because of the red dot. But it is. I'm thinking it's yeah, definitely Chinese. Private light bus, 16 seats. Sim Shatsui. That's definitely Chinese, not Japanese. So here is it, the Kowloon. Kowloon. What is it? Kowloon Hypervan. So little van-like buses. They are pretty common over there in Asia. Well, of course, not looking as hot as this one here. I mean, this is also, of course, tuned. That's Hot Wheels. And yeah, last but not least, another one here. This one is the Ain't Fair. I liked it because of the Hot Wheels World Tour stuff. What I didn't notice is that here is a little flame. Because here, well, you're not going to see that this is actually a treasure hunt. So I was accidentally buying a treasure hunt because I was liking the model. And now I'm opening it. The people who are never opening their stuff are never knowing that this thing is looking different on both sides. So here we go. Hot Wheels World Tour with the ain't fair. So that's it. So guys, if you haven't checked out the channel of Big Toybox Review, you should check it out. He still has not too many subscribers, and he also has lots of cool stuff to show. Not only he's showing diecast model cars, but his focus is on that. But he has also posted a video about his project car, so it's a Corvette custom. So guys, that's it for now. See you next time, and of course, no worries, there will come also a video of classic cars very soon. At least I'm hoping the weather will be better soon. So guys, that's it. I'm almost at 16 minutes. So bye bye.